Hey, Anthony, thanks for joining us.
No problem. It's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
We're going to let everybody populate here, and we can open it up for questions.
Awesome.
All right, I think we're good. Wait, we've got one more joining. 5 o'clock, so we can go ahead and get started.
Anthony, how long did last night feel where you were able to go to sleep?
For me, it was just an interesting way of seeing everybody go by. And, I played with a lot of these guys and I wish them all the best. And, for a brief second there, I was kind of wondering, what more I could have done. How do I get better? But it just made me a really hungry, really hungry player, hungry person. And I was just really excited to see who's going to come take me the next day.
Anthony, then at what point today did you know it was going to be the Pirates?
10 minutes before the first pick of the second round. I can't say. My friend has a video of me when I got the phone call, and words can't really describe the way I was feeling and how I'm still feeling. I'm floating on cloud nine right now.
Anthony, just to make sure that we're correct, how do you pronounce your last name? And then if I could ask you, where is the origin of your windup come from?
So it's pronounced Solometo. And for me, it's just, it was just the natural way that God intended me to throw. So my arm was always coming real far behind my back, and pitching coaches along the way tried to change that for me. And, I met the right pitching coach for me, the right fit. And he just helped me develop that into who I am. And, we kind of based it off of Clayton Kershaw mixed with Madison Bumgarner type esque when it comes to, everything building up and leading up to it with Kershaw, and everything finishing out Bumgarner once I started progressing towards the plate.
Anthony, did I hear right that you're a Pittsburgh Steelers fan? And if so, how did that come about?
All right. So I am a very big Pittsburgh Steelers fan. So it started when I was real little. And I don't want you guys to call me a bandwagon or anything, but when I was a real baby, and I mean when I was 3 or 4 years old, my dad said, for some reason, I had this weird obsession with the Seahawks. And then the Seahawks played the Steelers, and the Steelers won. And when I was little, I switched, and I became a Steelers fan when I was real young. And then I fell in love with Terry Bradshaw, Franco Harris. That's one of the reasons why I wear 32 in baseball, because I loved him so much. I love Jerome Bettis. Even when he went to St. Louis, I still love Jerome because he started with the Steelers. And I'm a huge fan of Ben Roethlisberger and all of them. Troy Polamalu, we used to say looks like my aunt, which made me laugh all the time. But just all this origin with the Steelers and everything about them, I loved everything about them. They're my favorite team. I loved Hines Ward, all the players from there. I just always fell in love with it when I was younger. I watched all the DVDs they used to come out with. I had one that came in a steel case and everything. It was so sick.
Is your aunt cool with you saying that she looked like Troy Polamalu?
She used to get mad, but we used to laugh every time we were with her and the Head and Shoulders commercials would come on.
Yes.
Anthony, it looks like you found some velocity recently. How have you just been growing as a pitcher? I mean, between COVID challenges and just in general.
COVID definitely put a damper on what some more success could have happened with, because obviously it didn't give me enough innings and a lot of time to progress my velocity and my arm strength due to the shortened season and little season at all, honestly. But for me, I just think it proves to my upside in the sense where I'm not a finished product, and I know that and I understand that, but I'm really excited to see how I can progress myself as a complete pitcher going forward. For me, what the main thing that my team around me always wanted to do was, not push myself to be, pushing myself to limits already. It was never to be a max effort pitcher. It was never to be pumping 105 right now, because the goal was to never be the best high school pitcher of all time. The goal was to be the best pitcher of all time in the major leagues. And we mean that from the standpoint where, we need to build myself up. So I'm going to have myself as healthy as I can be, and put myself in the best possible position to achieve that dream.
Anthony, what's it like to see the Pirates draft? I think they got 4 prospects in Baseball America's top 32, and they drafted a catcher number 1 overall. I mean, is that something that got you excited?
Yeah, I can't say I can't really describe how I'm feeling about it at all. I mean, I knew that going into this job that not only was I going to have to compete with, guys in my draft class, guys that are already in the system, and guys that are coming up through the system. But at the same time, we're all fighting for the same team. We're all pulling on the same side of the rope. And to see them get Henry made me so ecstatic, the best catcher in the draft. And, I saw the company he had in first overall picks as catcher, Adley Rutschman, who's going to be a stud, and Joe Mauer's great company to have. And I was really excited to work with him. I've talked to him a few times before that, but that really got me excited. And then to see them to continue to get on Lonnie White, another local kid from around me, and Bubba Chandler, and the rest of the guys I've seen so far, it makes me so excited for, what the future holds for organization and how I can contribute and be a part of something great.
Have you faced Lonnie White?
Oh, I'm sorry. What was that?
Have you faced Lonnie White? Have you played against him?
I have not played against him. No.
That was my question too. I was just going to ask if you knew him in any capacity before this, just being from Philly.
Yeah, we've talked like here and there, but I've never faced him.
Anthony, I imagine you've done a crash course on the Pirates in the last couple of hours. What have you found out?
Well, I play MLB The Show all the time. I love the Brian Reynolds card. That's a really good card for me to play with. But I've just been looking out to see where all the team affiliates are. I saw that there's one in Greensboro, another one in Bradenton. There's been a really nice and I think it's Altoona. Is that what it is? I'm not sure, but I was just looking at where all the farm systems are, and I was just excited to see where I'm getting ready to go possibly.
And how was your summer?
Anthony, you said you were a Steelers fan growing up. Did you have any? I mean, being a Jersey kid, were you Yankees, Mets, or something like that?
For sports, it was Phillies and Red Sox when I was little.
Anthony, apologize for the bluntness of this question, but any doubt that you'll be signing with the Pittsburgh Pirates?
Actually,
Well, I'm not really worried about it right now. I'm just really excited for this opportunity in front of me, and I'm excited to hang out with my friends and family for this day.
All right. Anything else for Anthony? All right, Anthony. Congratulations. Good man. Appreciate you joining us.
Thank you very
Thanks,
much. It's been an honor.
Appreciate
Thank you.